This is how we made a $1,000 commission from a house that we don't even co-host or manage. You have no idea how important it is to literally network within your Airbnb community, because you never know when you are gonna need another house for a client and you could be the matchmaker. We just made an extra $1,000 this week, and it was not from the traditional way of co-hosting. It's something called a finder's fee. And if you're not out here networking and getting to know your local Airbnb community, then you're never gonna find a finder's fee. Yes, we have a huge portfolio, about 40 houses here in LA, but sometimes I don't have availability, so I find the house for them and ask for a finder's fee. On Friday night, I got a call from a past client telling me they're coming into town for Monday and Tuesday. They want a luxury house. Their budget, mind blown. $3,000 a night for a Monday and Tuesday night. They did say they were gonna have a little party for 20 people on Monday night. No problem. Unfortunately, I had nothing available that met their criteria, but I do know a handful of other Airbnb co-hosts and Airbnb operators that do manage in the luxury space. So I told my client, I don't have anything available. I could do some legwork and find you the perfect house for your birthday celebration. My client was like, that would be amazing. I don't have time to search. I don't have time to tour homes. So if you could do this for me, I will give you a percentage. I didn't even have to ask for that percentage, but since he offered, of course we're gonna say yes. So I take it upon myself to call up a few people, tell them the criteria, and see what's available. So as I reach out to these operators and I'm getting the criteria and really vetting out the homes, I got two amazing homes sent to the client, and the client approved one. In the deal, I worked out a commission for both the other Airbnb operator and for myself. I genuinely enjoy searching for homes, vetting for homes, and really being that matchmaker between a client and a house. Don't be afraid to ask for a finder's fee and a commission. So we ended up booking this home for about $1,800 a night, and we had about $1,000 cleaning fee because he is gonna have a party there. All in all, a 2-night stay equal to about $4,000, and we got a $1,500 security deposit. That Airbnb operator promised me a 10% commission, and on top of that, I got a finder's fee from my client. Essentially, I helped my client find a house. He did no work at all, but just called me one time. And I brought an amazing client to another Airbnb operator and got this luxury home booked on a Monday and Tuesday night, which is actually kind of unheard of. So it was a perfect combination for a perfect storm, or however the saying goes.
Whatever.
A few key takeaways of this is I did not just go on Airbnb and do a search. One, anybody could do that. The person who called me, he could easily just go on his Airbnb app and find a house and book it, no problem. But obviously he called me because he wanted something a little bit more special. Two, I actually wanted to make sure that I put a lot of effort into this, especially because I know I'm gonna get paid a good chunk of change, right? I wanted to make sure that both sides of each party actually saw that effort and saw that I vetted out a great house for my client. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did go on Airbnb and kind of do a comp analysis because I did want to see what type of homes were out there and what price point they were charging. Because yes, my client said his budget was $3,000, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to overcharge them for a house if they're only going for about $1,500 a night on Airbnb. So always use Airbnb as a tool, but don't necessarily just send the link. Maybe connect with a host. Also, by reaching out to other hosts on Airbnb, that's how you make connections. And connections are just everything in this industry. If you're in this industry and think you want to be a monopoly and you're not trying to make connections, go to meetups, meet different operators, then you're doing it so wrong. Our revenue has increased dramatically just by collabing, by partnering up with other Airbnb operators, and by sharing a portfolio. Yes, MBX Homes may have 40 properties, but Luxury Homes LA may have another 30 that I may need one day, just like I did on Friday night for this client, and we could just work together, share our clients, and we all make a little bit of extra money.
Nice.
I know we hear it all the time, but like your network is really your net worth. Collab, connect with people in your area, in your neighborhoods, know who your Airbnb operators are in your backyard. If there's Airbnbs in your, like, seriously, your same street, your same neighborhood, maybe just introduce yourself on Airbnb and just share your listings. Not only are we sharing clients and leads, but if something were to happen to my house, let's say a flood happened, I don't know, somebody punched a hole in our wall. I just punched a hole in my wall! Or a stove's not working, and we needed to relocate that guest. It is a smoother transition if we actually connect with another Airbnb operator and just move our current guests, then dealing with Airbnb support and the refunds and all of that, it is such a smoother transition. You're probably wondering how I came up with a commission structure. It's pretty standard practice that commissions are anywhere from 3 to 10%. As a co-host, we make anywhere from 15 to 20%. If another Airbnb person brought me a client, I would gladly give them 10% of the share because I would not have had that booking without them. When it comes to asking commissions from the client that actually wants the house, that could get a little tricky and it could be a little bit uncomfortable as well. But typically we ask either for a flat fee for the work that we're doing or a commission. In this instance, I was fortunate enough that the client trusts me and he just threw a number out at me and I agreed. I said, no problem, I could do it for that price.
Your commission.
So all in all, we made just under $1,000 for this booking. It was honestly very quick. Most of these requests are literally either same day, same weekend, so you have to be fast. I am fortunate enough to always get these kind of requests, especially for last minute huge bookings in LA. And I think for one, it's just that I'm so responsive. Like, my phone rings, I'm answering. A client calls, I'm answering. Whatever my client needs, my team's on it. If we're not gonna find them the house, somebody else is gonna find them a house. So we might as well be their first stop and get them to that finish line. And let me tell you, sometimes it takes a lot of work. And the roughest part is when you find a house and that owner or that Airbnb company isn't responding to you. That is the most frustrating thing because you're doing your part, but the other end isn't pulling their weight. You really don't want to partner with a company like that. So I'm super thankful that 3 to 4 years in this business, we kind of have our go-to partners and I know who to call for very specific types of homes. And I hope that you could do that in your area because honestly, there's always a need, there's always somebody looking out there, and there's more vacant homes than what you think. Getting booked for 2 days randomly on a Monday and Tuesday brought so much more revenue to this one Airbnb owner that I'm sure he's very thankful for. If you have any more questions on how to approach other Airbnb owners or landlords or operators and you really are learning how to collaborate and network within your own community, make sure you leave a comment below or just reach out to us on Instagram. We would love to help you and maybe we know somebody in your area that's also looking for a good partner. If you want more helpful tips on how to make extra income within your Airbnb community, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so that we can share more helpful strategies to help you make passive income.